The term millennial was first coined in 1991 by authors Neil Howe and William Strauss in their book Generations, to describe the post-Generation Xers born between 1982 and 2004. So if you were born within those years, congratulations, you're a millennial. But if you weren't, then don't worry, because everyone can be a millennial as long as you follow a few simple guidelines. First of all, you need to develop this thing called trophy kid syndrome, where your helicopter parents gave you trophies just for showing up to a basketball game or a spelling bee. This'll teach you that you're special, but most people will misjudge it for entitlement, so have fun with that. Second, you need to be as technically proficient at technology as you can. After all, we millennials, we weren't really around in a world without internet. For the post-millennial generation, you're covered, don't worry about it. But some of you baby boomers might want to open a MySpace page and an online dating account. Next, if you have a religious affiliation, stop it! According to recent Pew research, more millennials than any other generation identify as atheist or agnostic. So put down that Bible and pick up a copy of Lean In or something. Oh, and you love Bernie Sanders now. Stop asking questions! And by the way, you don't want to be a millennial. Millennials don't identify as millennials. So if someone asks you, tell them you're not, which will confuse them because technically you're not, you're just trying to be one. Lastly, accumulate massive amounts of debt. This is key because the cost of things like college will be so incredibly inflated compared to past generations, because look at that new state-of-the-art toilet in your dormitory made of gold, that you'll have no choice but to spend the rest of your life paying off your bachelor's degree that is now the equivalent of a high school diploma 50 years ago. And don't think the world will take too kindly to you after college, my young millennial Padawan. Inflation will continue to rise while your income will remain stagnant and lower, in fact, than the generations before you, if you can even get a job. So don't even think about buying a house or getting married, and don't worry, everyone will call you lazy for still living with your parents. Look, in all seriousness, if you're watching this, then statistically you're probably an actual millennial, now that millennials outnumber any other generation. And with such a large population of us, how can we generalize these quick talking points to so many people? Not all millennials were given trophies growing up, not all are saddled with debt, and some do practice a religion. So all joking aside, and I promise I'm done with the millennial whining, here's my real advice. Be yourself. Because generational categorizations are really only important to marketers who want to sell you shit you can't even afford. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go buy the new iPhone. Hey, thanks for watching. If you've stuck around this long, then I appreciate you for not completely turning off the video when I said millennial. If I changed your mind about millennials, let us know in the comments below. I'd be curious to hear what you have to say.